So personal interest, we're gonna be playing that up through, you know what I'm saying, having that be what we happen our status, you know what I'm saying, or our image, and what we building or initiating, creating our image status, business or entrepreneurial, you know what I'm saying, endeavor or whatever. So physical experience, what we want to physically, you know what I'm saying, slash emotionally experience. So that's pretty much from there. Gonna play out is emotional experience, Jupiter and Gemini, you feel me? What we expanding on in our emotions and shit like that is gonna be in Libra, you know what I'm saying? Or not Libra, yeah, South Node, Virgo. So for the ability to, you know what I'm saying, have a status or ability to build, you know what I'm saying, initiate and create, you know what I'm saying, vision or business or entrepreneurial, you know what I'm saying, ability to see that in how you can expand on the way you know what I'm saying, are expanding on the way you think, communicate, and wisdom and knowledge and experience that you get through that, you know what I'm saying, immediate environment and shit like that. Damn, I'm dead. So, yeah, the wisdom, knowledge you get through that immediate environment and shit like that. So, that's the physical experience, basically. From the emotion that we expanded on emotionally, you know what I'm saying? The emotion that the expansion of, you know what I'm saying, our emotions that we are building, initiating, creating and shit like that. It's gonna be like how we have a work a routine pattern and are feeling safe and secure within that. Safe, secure, and, you know what I'm saying, stable within that work health routine pattern and shit like that. Initiating, creating emotion and a home, and, you know what I'm saying, family privacy, having a whole family privacy within that. You know, that's pretty much like, you see what I'm saying, us being able to create our internal home when it comes to the way we go about our work health routine patterns and shit like that, and feel safe and secure within that to be able to, you know what I'm saying, feel stable and shit. And how far we are to balance that up, it's gonna be how far we, you know what I'm saying, get to see, you know what I'm saying, our physical experience, or, you know what I'm saying, and the way we communicate and think about, you know what I'm saying, our, you know, immediate environment, to be able to expand our wisdom, knowledge, and experience within that. And that ability to think and communicate, us being able to expand the wisdom, knowledge, and experience on it, have a physical experience, have a within that emotion that we can experience physically, you know what I'm saying, through that. So pretty much with that, you know what I'm saying, the sun, you know what I'm saying, sun, Pluto, Aquarius, being a physical experience, 10th house, emotional experience, Taurus and Uranus, 4th house to Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much our emotional and experience, you know what I'm saying, our emotional experience is gonna be in how we individually are, you know what I'm saying, uniquely innovating and creating to give value or talent and shit like that through, you know, our associations, the way we balance that and go about, you know what I'm saying, balancing that out. So like, the way we go about balancing that out is gonna be like how we having a physical experience or want to you know what I'm saying, see ourselves as an image status or business or entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, ability, have entrepreneur ability to, you know what I'm saying, take action and transform the power and control that we have in our associations, associates in the public arena. And you know what I'm saying, to be able to see how far we are, that we came in the ability to have a, you know, healthy self-esteem and shit like that when it comes to our gift, value, and talent, how we innovating that and you know what I'm saying, sustaining a long-term vision for that. So that's pretty much how we experiencing and expanding our emotional experiences and shit like that we have in initiating, creating. Is going to be within that. It's going to be determined how we be able to have a physical experience, shit like that, within the you know, ability to take actions and transform power and control when it comes to the associations in the public and shit like that. So from there, pretty much, you know, Pisces, North Node, Neptune, Saturn, us physically having experience through that, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, have an emotional experience through Jupiter and Gemini, you feel me? Us having an ability to expand and have a, you know what I'm saying, see our point of view, and you know what I'm saying, a bullseye or whatever, that, you know what I'm saying, philosophically, you know, we can spark others in a vision or you know, create a spiritual, you know what I'm saying, spark a spiritual awakening within them and shit like that. It's like us, you see what I'm saying, us having the ability to do that, we're gonna be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, in the way that we think, communicate, and shit, the way that we think, communicate, having the ability to do that in that way, we're gonna expand our emotions and have experience through initiating, creating emotions through that. So us having the ability to be able to initiate and create emotions from that. Go ahead and expand the way we think, communicate, and shit like that in our immediate environment through how we are, you know what I'm saying, having a broad philosophical point of vision or spiritual, you know what I'm saying, spiritual expansion through that, you know, wisdom, experience, or, you know what I'm saying, knowledge that we can, you know, expand through that. So us physically experiencing that through Pisces, building on that in the reality, Saturn and Neptune seeing the dream, faith, and belief or delusion be played out and created, and Mercury, you know what I'm saying, your dream, faith, you communicating and thinking, analyzing about the dream, faith, belief, imagination, illusion, about your dreams, about and you know what I'm saying, how you are can embody that, you know what I'm saying? So how you can embody that and that be your physical experience and shit like that. So that's gonna be like, yeah, feel me, what you wanna have a business or shit, entrepreneur endeavor and shit like that. And shit, have a business, entrepreneur endeavor, and like a, you know, status or the way that you are seen in you know what I'm saying, that field and arena. That's pretty much the expansion of emotion or experience of emotion, and expression of character. Feel me? Uranus and Taurus, us being able to innovate and create, you know what I'm saying, give value or talent and shit like that. Being able to have a, you know what I'm saying, spiritual expansion out of that, or metaphysical travel out of that, you know what I'm saying, like ability to make a vision or create a metaphysical travel out of a way that you can, you know what I'm saying, have a point of view that, you know what I'm saying, others, you know what I'm saying, you can spark a point in a philosophical point in others, and shit, a point of view in others and shit like that. You within that give value or talent, how you innovating that uniquely and shit like that. You having that ability to, you know what I'm saying, however far you are to go, you know what I'm saying, with that is how you're expressing your character and expressing the character in Virgo with South Node, and how your ability to feel safe, you know what I'm saying, have a safety, secure, comfort, mutable and changeable, adaptable, work health routine pattern within that, you feel me, expression of character. So you being able to express that character through your moldable, adaptable, and you know what I'm saying, moldable, adaptable work health routine patterns, and how you feel safe, secure within that. How far you go with the expressing that character is how far, you know what I'm saying, how you gonna see the results of you being able to expand and, you know what I'm saying, spiritually be able to spark that vision in others and shit like that, as well as, you know what I'm saying, your own give value or talent and individual, unique, like, ability to relate in that give value or talent. So that you coming from that pretty much, Jupiter and Gemini, your you know what I'm saying, ability to, you know, see a spark spiritual philosophical point of view that you can, you know what I'm saying, metaphysically travel on, shit like that, in your talking points and how you can think, communicate, and your immediate environment, how you can expand on wisdom and knowledge, and, you know what I'm saying, the spiritual point in that, the spiritual, you know what I'm saying, philosophical point in that is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, you be able to, how far you going in that, express your character, and Libra and Lilith in conjuncting the moon, so what you creating an emotional connection and creating an experience of you know what I'm saying, what you reacting or responding to in your relationships, and the way you go about relating as well, with that deep desire or emotional embarrassment, and first connection or emotion of experience that you attach to when it comes to your deep desires and shit within relationships, and the ways you go about relating and being relatable within that. It's pretty much your emotion of, or your, you know what I'm saying, expression of character, however you react and respond, having a healthy reaction response, and creating emotion with that, within that relationships, and those relationships goes about, and how you're going about relatability energy and those ways of relating and shit like that you're creating. So is gonna be how you're expressing your character. So how far you go, or be able to go with that, is gonna how far you're gonna be to metaphysically travel, and how you communicating and thinking and communicating your immediate environment about the wisdom, knowledge, experiences you're going through. So having go from there, experience, your expression of character, and your experience, and or your, you know, metaphysical travel and shit like that, in Libra, and the Lilith and the moon conjuncting it, being able to, you know, initiate and create, your ways that you go about relating and being relatable within your relationships, shit like that. Within those emotions that you creating and initiating from your reaction responses within those relationships and shit like that, and your deep desires and embarrassments that you first may have, you know what I'm saying, within that you are relatable with and shit like that. It's gonna be you being able to, you know what I'm saying, express your character within Aquarius and, you know what I'm saying, Sun, Pluto, you being able to take actions within how you are transforming in your associations and your associates in the public arena that you in. So that's you know what I'm saying, your expression of character. How far you are to go with that is how far you being able to have a, you know, metaphysical vision or metaphysical travel in the way that you can, you know what I'm saying, go about your ability to relate in your relationships and create an emotional connection and react and respond healthily through the way that you are having a deep desire, you know what I'm saying, within that, in the way that you relate with within that deep desire and emotional connection that you create with that. You feel me? And that's going to determine how far you go with that expression of character. So that from there pretty much is going to bring you to Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? You being able to have philosophical and metaphysical, you know what I'm saying, point and spiritual vision or whatever the case may be, metaphysical travel, and the way you go about actions and viewpoints and how you transform and the way that you know what I'm saying, are you having the power to control issue or whatever, or transforming the way that you are having a, you know what I'm saying, power, you know what I'm saying, rebirth within that, you know what I'm saying, having a healthy rebirth within that, those associates in the public, you being able to, see what I'm saying, take action within that vision and, you know what I'm saying, whatever spark, you know, shit, spiritual vision that you can see from metaphysical travel, you can see from that. It's going to be able to, how far your expression of character is going to go. So in Jupiter and Gemini, you know what I'm saying, what you expanding on in your expression of character, as far as how you talking and communicate, and how you in your immediate environment is being seen with your how you expressing your character within that and shit like that. So how you how far you are to go with that, you're gonna be able to being able to play that out as yo, you know what I'm saying, metaphysical travel through the way you taking actions and you know what I'm saying, having a viewpoint within that spiritual point of view that you can see, you know what I'm saying, that you can make it spark in others, shit like that. So pretty much from there, you know what I'm saying, having a expression of character in Saturn, Neptune, North Node, with you going on a spiritual path in your, you know, destiny of how you are having to, you know what I'm saying, be mutable and adaptable and moldable to others' dreams, faiths, beliefs, imaginations, delusions, as well as your own, you know what I'm saying, your emotions that you create with that. So you being able to be adaptable within how you building our reality, seeing that Saturn building on more dream, faith, beliefs, delusions, seeing that Neptune and North Node having to, you know what I'm saying, direct your path and destiny towards those things, and natures, and things of those natures. So, pretty much from there, after, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, your expression of character plays out in what you, Mars, you know what I'm saying, in Cancer, your family, home, and privacy that you're initiating, creating you know what I'm saying, within that expression of character and shit like that, that you're, you know what I'm saying, however far you're being able to expand with that is going to be determining how you being able to metaphysically travel through those faith, belief, imagination, delusion, ability to bring that into reality, see that, build that into reality, communicate that as well. Oh yeah, with Mercury as well. You see what I'm saying? Mercury as well there. So, you being able to communicate that, you know what I'm saying? Build on that and create, you know, be moldable and adaptable to create more faith, beliefs, delusions, imaginations, and shit like that. So, with you being able to do that, you feel me? Expand on that metaphysical travel and metaphysical, spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Imagination, spark of imagination. You know, spiritually have a metaphysical travel to, or you know what I'm saying, have a point that you can metaphysically travel to. That's, you know what I'm saying, within that dream, faith, belief, imagination, delusion, going on the path to that. How far you're gonna be able to come with that, from that expression of character. You see what I'm saying? So it's pretty much expression of character, embodiment and of expansion. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? What we embodying our expansion on. You know what I'm saying? And expand. You know what I'm saying? Expanding our embodiment on. It's gonna be, you know, Virgo, South Node, King Kungs, you know what I'm saying, Aries, Chiron, and Venus, you feel me? So our mental rebirth is coming through Aries, our personal interests, and what we mentally are having to, you know what I'm saying, embody and rebirth through when it comes to how we are transforming that and healing that pain and suffering or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from that mistake or whatever the case may be, in the personal interest and value that you have internally, that you internally spark with how you can lead, you know what I'm saying, your, you know what I'm saying, personal interests and affairs and shit like that. It's playing out, you know what I'm saying, with the love, value, and appreciation that you know, giving, showing to others as well, you know what I'm saying, being others, initiating, creative ability to be able to spark an imagination or creation or birth, you know what I'm saying, a thought into existence, shit like that, or birth, you know what I'm saying, something into existence, shit like that, is being played out, is the mental rebirth. So, and being able to show love, value, and appreciation, and be able to, you know, grow and heal from that pain and suffering and shit like that, whatever the case may be, into that, in that personal interest, is what you being able to, you know, you being able to see mental rebirth in. So if you're being able to see that, it's however far you're gonna go from that. It's gonna depend how you're embodying your expansion in the you know what I'm saying, how your work health routine patterns and shit like that, and how you are comfortable, feel safe and secure within that. See what I'm saying? So, 6th house Virgo from Aries. So your work health routine patterns in that, you know what I'm saying, have your work health routine pattern and your comfortability, energy and safety, how you feel safe, secure, you know, stable within, being moldable and adaptable within, you know, your work health routine patterns and others as well. You know what I'm saying? So being that you happen to be moldable, you know what I'm saying, adaptable, and having a work health routine pattern and stability, energy within, when it comes to that, pretty much you're going to be able to see the outcome of how you're going to be, you know what I'm saying, mentally rebirthing. You're going to expand your, that's your embodiment of your expansion that you're going to be expanding. You see what I'm saying? From however you mentally rebirth, you know what I'm saying? Your personal interest. So pretty much from there, you having a embodiment of expansion in Libra, Lilith, and the moon conjuncting. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So like the mental rebirth is going to be in Jupiter. I mean, not Jupiter, and Uranus and Taurus. So you being able to individualize, you know what I'm saying? Be fixated and sustaining on with your Earth-like ability to be able to have internal vision, have an internal self-esteem to maternal material, externally to you. This, you know what I'm saying? You are mirroring and reflecting on, and that's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, your mental rebirth, however far you're being able to mentally rebirth that is your expression of, you know what I'm saying, or expansion, and your embodiment of your relationships, how you're being able to be, how, initiate and create your relations, and be ways of relating, be able to be relatable with the emotion that you're creating. I mean, emotional create, you know what I'm saying, that you're reacting, responding, and creating emotional connection to within those relationships and related ways that you're relating and shit like that. Others' relatability and shit. That's, the embodiment of expansion. So pretty much from there, whatever, you know what I'm saying, however far you are to go with that is however far you being able to mentally rebirth and, emotionally rebirth your value or talent, self-esteem, ability internally to reflect your external material and maternal, and how you're individual, or or making that unique and innovating that. So pretty much from there, your embodiment of what you expanding your embodiment on, and you see what I'm saying? Cancer, in Mars and Cancer, you 6th house from, you know what I'm saying, Aquarius, you having a work health routine pattern within that family, privacy, home, you know what I'm saying, initiating, creating a bit emotion within that home, family, and privacy and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be how you know what I'm saying, are building on, you know what I'm saying, how you building on the expansion, you know what I'm saying, embodying, that work health routine, and in that home, family, and privacy, and how you're passionate and motivated about this, how you're building on that mental rebirth, however far you are to go with that, in associations, and how you're transforming the power and control issues, or whatever the case may be, within the associations in the public, and taking action and having a viewpoint within that, and way that you're going to be able to, however far you're mentally rebirthing that, that's how far you're going to be able to come to be able to, you know what I'm saying, embody that expansion, that your being moldable and adaptable to others, you know what I'm saying, as well as your own work health routine patterns and shit like that. And you being able to be moldable and adaptable to yours, as well as others' work health routine patterns and shit like that within your home, family, and privacy, the way you initiating and creating, you know what I'm saying, emotions within that home, family, and privacy and shit like that. So, excuse me, you being able to do that within your associations, the way you associate and going about, you know what I'm saying, being able to balance your individuality within your associations in the public, and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Taking actions and the way you having a viewpoint or the way you going about, you see what I'm saying, transforming that power and control in it is gonna be pretty much how, you see what I'm saying, being able to mentally rebirth your home, family, and privacy and shit like that, and you being able to mentally rebirth that in Aquarius, 8th house from, see what I'm saying, Cancer and Mars, you being able to 6th house from Aquarius embody that expansion is going to determine, you know what I'm saying, a healthy balance between the two. So of your mental rebirth and the way that you're embodying that. And so Virgo, South Node, you see what I'm saying, mental rebirth to you know what I'm saying, Aquarius, 6th house Aquarius from Virgo, your embodiment of expansion. So you being able, however far you're able to rebirth, have a mental rebirth in the way that you're going about your work health routine patterns and how you feel safe and secure within, and that comfort, safety, security within those work health routine patterns and shit like that is pretty much how you being able to be moldable and adaptable to others' health routine patterns. It's gonna be how you having a mental rebirth and being able to, you know what I'm saying, expand, see a balance of that expansion and embodiment of, you know what I'm saying. The king comes between Virgo and Aquarius, and the Sun and Pluto being in Aquarius. Taking actions within that work health routine pattern, and being able to be moldable and adaptable to others' work health routine pattern and shit like that. In the way you take action and have a viewpoint and shit like that. The way you take power and control and transform situations, take action and building on stability and security, you feel me, and safety within that work health routine pattern, being able to be moldable and adaptable to others. So that's pretty much, you feel me, the embodiment of expansion, how you in your associations, associates in the public, you feel me? From how you having a work health routine pattern and shit like that. So your embodiment of expansion and you know what I'm saying, Pisces being 6th house from Libra, being the 8th house, you mentally rebirthing your relationships, the way you go about relating and your relatability, energy and shit like that. And creating emotional connection with that, having a healthy creation of emotion and reaction response when it comes to that deep desire or you know what I'm saying, embarrassment that you may be trying to be relatable, or that you are relatable, connecting, initiating and creating a relationship about, and reaction and response about and shit like that. You being able to see a mental rebirth through that, you know what I'm saying, relations, and has the way however your abilities or the ways you go about being relatable and shit, and your relatability, energy, and you be able to, however far you're gonna be able to mentally rebirth that, feel me? However far you're gonna be able to mentally, you know what I'm saying, transform and have a rebirth and of emotion through that. It's gonna be playing out and be seen as, you know what I'm saying, 6th house from Libra, Pisces, Saturn, and Mercury and Neptune, North Node being there. You're gonna have to expand on your embodiment from you being able to be however far you're being able to mentally rebirth those relationships and shit like that, have a mental expansion and rebirth of your emotions in that as well, you know what I'm saying? So of your mentality. So is going to be being played out through your work health routine patterns and how you're being able to be seen as, you know what I'm saying, moldable and adaptable, or however you are moldable and adaptable, changeable to others' work health routine patterns, and being able to, you know, have stability, security, and safety within that to, you know what I'm saying, build on, communicate, and, you know what I'm saying, have a dream, faith, belief, imagination, delusion, and go on go on a spiritual path, and have to have a destiny towards a dream, faith, belief, imagination, and delusion. So of being the embodiment of expansion, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So pretty much, that's pretty much however far you're gonna be able to go with that is gonna determine however far you play out your mental rebirth and your emotions within your relationships and emotional connection and shit like that you have within your relationships, to be able to create an emotional connection and reaction and response. You know what I'm saying? Moon being there, you and within that deep desire, and, you know, Lilith being there. You know what I'm saying? Be relatable within that mental having a mental rebirth within that. You gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, play out however balance that is through, you know what I'm saying, your work health routine patterns and shit like that. So your balance of power pretty much, you know what I'm saying, Chiron and Venus and Aries, what you personally interested in, you know what I'm saying, have a value in, when you have a mistake in, or when you had a mistake or something of that course of nature and shit like that, and you of your personal interest of, you know, trying to have an affair within that, or, you know, and create and birth something within that, you know what I'm saying, healing that, being able to, you know what I'm saying, be initiating and create a personal interest that you can relate with others and shit like that, and a birth of personal, you know what I'm saying, value, spark an internal imagination and value within, you know what I'm saying, your ability to give love, appreciation, and value and shit like that, and relate to others, as well as, you know what I'm saying, give love, value, and appreciation to yourself as well, you know, with Venus being in Aries, you know, Chiron, you healing that and being able to see that play out is however you're relatable, and your power within the, you know what I'm saying, Libra, Lilith and the moon being conjuncted and shit like that, being able to be balanced out within your deep emotions and desires, your what you create an emotional connection within your relationships, and relating your relatability energy within those deep emotional first, you know, connection that your spirit jumped to, desires, emotion, you know, that your spirit, when you first related to a relationship or a relatability energy, that you a way that you go about relating energy, that you play it out and shit like that. It's pretty much your balance of power for, you know what I'm saying, Aries, your personal interest. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much the balance of power from there. South Node Virgo, you feeling safe, secure within that work health routine pattern, being moldable and being changeable and adaptable to your own as well as others' way of going about feeling stable, secure, and safe within that work health routine pattern, and you balancing that power out is pretty much gonna be however far you balance out the power with that is gonna play out through, you know what I'm saying, Saturn, Mercury, Neptune, North Node, and Pisces. Excuse me. You being able to, you know what I'm saying, build on reality, or the harsh reality, or, you know what I'm saying, have a, you know what I'm saying, regimen, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, dedication, or, you know what I'm saying, discipline type energy to the way you go about, you know what I'm saying, as well as your dream, faith, belief, imagination, illusions, and the way you communicate about that, Neptune and Mercury and shit like that, and your spiritual path and destiny that you go on, you know what I'm saying, with that belief, faith, dream, belief, faith, imagination, delusion, you feel me? That's pretty much how you're gonna be seen as the balance of power through Virgo, you feel me? So, hell yeah. In South Node, that you being able to be relatable with it within your relationships and your relatability energy within that, those two, you feel me? So, hell yeah. So, that's pretty much the balance of power, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, so, like I said, full moon recap in Leo as well, though. You know what I'm saying? What we fulfilled our cup within, you know what I'm saying? How you are relatable within your expression and you know what I'm saying? Self-expression and fun, and how you entertain or you know what I'm saying, get pleasure and enjoyment, and, you know what I'm saying, within your uh uh full fulfillment of your cup within that, you know what I'm saying? Fix sustainable initiating, you know what I'm saying? Or no, not initiating, but you know what I'm saying, fixating and sustaining a internal, you know what I'm saying, vision or you know what I'm saying, a stage, or, you know, not just a stage, but whatever the case may be, like an entertainment or fun and enjoyment and self-expression out of a vision or whatever the case may be. So you being able to do that, pretty much being relatable within the way you are in your associations and the associates in the public, and the way that you are, you know what I'm saying, in your relationships and relatability energy within that relationships, in the what you associated with in your associations in the public arena. You feel me? So, how you taking actions pretty much, and, you know, how you did, you know what I'm saying, planting seeds within the new moon and shit like that in your associations up until, you know, when Leo season comes and you know, the full moon in Aquarius gets here and shit like that. So pretty much that's it. You feel me? And yeah. You know what I'm saying? That what the energy's here for. That what the weather like, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, that shit, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to be relatable, be you know what I'm saying, what you relating with in your relationships, how you react and respond and create an emotional connection, balancing that out within your desires, the deep emotions that you had when you first had, you know, connected within the ways that you relate within your relationships, your relatability, energy and shit like that within the those relationships and shit like that, and how you can metaphysically, you see what I'm saying, travel when it comes to you being able to have a vision or have a point of view that you can, you know what I'm saying, you know, spark an imagination or a sparking a spiritual, you know, vision within others as well, within that, you know, the way that you initiate and create your relationships. And so playing out that character and expression through the way that you take power and control, and you know what I'm saying, and how you fixate and sustain your associations and associates in the public and shit like that. So yeah, taking action within that, and, you know, having your viewpoints within that and shit like that. So that's pretty much was the full moon recap. You feel me? So shit, yeah, man. Like I said though, shit, that's where we going through the you know what I'm saying, have a vision, create a vision, you know what I'm saying, or metaphysical travel through how you can, point out a philosophical point of view within your relationships and the ways you go about relating and have a reaction response within your relationships and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So, and yeah. So, hey, I love y'all, man. Famous Mellow, ho.